Good evening. I'm Teresa Williams, your Mistress of Ceremonies, also known as the Queen of Chertok, and I'm pleased to represent Orange Audubon Society tonight in welcoming you to the 34th Annual Kit and Sidney Chertok Florida Native Nature Photography Contest Awards Program. Tonight's program is sponsored by Orange Audubon Society and very generously co-sponsored by Colonial Photo and Hobby and the owners Mike and Steve Roush. They've been sponsoring since 2004. Next year, we'll be celebrating our 20-year platinum sponsorship anniversary with Colonial Photo and Hobby. Every year, Colonial Photo donates gift cards as part of the prize package to the Chertok winners. The Roush brothers support the contest in many other ways too. This year, they've also donated a ProMaster gimbal pan kit to the online auction that's going on right now through June the 26th on Bidding Owl. Our thanks also to Tarflower Chapter of Florida Native Plant Society for co-sponsoring the Youth Prize package. Their support enabled us to add 4th and 5th place prize money for that category several years ago, and we appreciate it. And so do the youths who win the prizes. Tonight's presentation is a show of eligible entries in all 3 categories of the contest. First feature, youth. They are entries from nature-loving shutterbugs that are age 17 or younger. Second feature, novice, from new and less experienced photo hobbyists. Final feature, entries from advanced amateur professionals. At the end of the presentation, winners will be announced. That's when you're encouraged to check Orange Audubon Society's virtual silent auction on Bidding Owl. And there's the link for your convenience. The photography program that we're watching tonight began in 1988 as a slide competition. It was initially funded with memorial donations made in honor of Sidney Chertok, who had a passion for nature photography. His wife, Kit, who we knew well, subsidized the program in earlier years. Later, from Orange Audubon's successful fundraising efforts, the contest became self-sustaining. It's been going great guns for 34 years because, like Sidney, so many others love the challenges of nature photography. And we love the show that your entries make possible year after year. Contest objectives align very well with Orange Audubon's exempt educational and conservation goals. We strive to connect people with nature in fun, compelling ways that instill an affinity and a sense of concern for nature and the environment. The contest goals are similar. The Chertok program is aimed at creating interest in learning about and preserving Florida's native wildlife and natural places, and encouraging the enjoyment of nature through responsible nature photography. Contest rules for subject matter are also consistent with Orange Audubon's exempt mission. Native plants allowed, native plants allowed, non-native plants not allowed. Humans and human artifacts not allowed. Excessive manipulation not allowed. And photos have to be taken while complying with the North American Nature Photography Association's ethical field practices. NANPA promotes responsible nature photography, and so does Orange Audubon Society. Subject matter must be native to Florida. To further your education, you'll be tested to see if you can discern the disqualifying elements in a few images. Since we're meeting virtually, you're on the honor system to grade your papers honestly, and I do expect 100% all the way around. Some of the images are contest entries, and they were just so exceptional, we wanted to find a way to show them tonight. So, what are we looking at now? What do you think, native or non-native? Well, although the Sunshine State is known for its citrus crops, citrus is not native to Florida. It was brought here by the Spanish conquistadors. Firebush is a native plant, but it's also a plant that is cultivated. The firebush slide here shows the difference between a plant that's native on the left and cultivated, a cultivar on the right. These cultivars are engineered so that they're not 100% like the native, and they're not acceptable in the contest. So what's wrong here? I'll give you a clue. One of these plants is not native. Do you know which one it is? It's water spangle, the plant with the bigger leaves. It's native to South America, while the duckweed with the much smaller leaves is native to Florida. Birds love eating Brazilian pepper berries, and they help spread this exotic invasive that unfortunately in places like Merritt Island has supplanted many native flora, leading to the demise of native ecosystems. The first image here contains Brazilian pepper throughout the bottom and the upper right part of the image. And then under the bird, you'll see another non-native, Chinese tallow. In the second image, an American robin is eating Brazilian pepper berries like popping popcorn. Brazilian pepper is also prized for home decor, like in holiday wreaths and other plant arrangements. Makes it be loved by birds, be loved by people, and that's unfortunate. Think before you toss plants from a dish garden into the yard for mulching or composting, because they might take root and then they might take over, like this arrowhead, non-native arrowhead plant has done in the background. Florida has native and non-native porterweed plants. The native blue porter has small, paler bluish purple flowers, and it has a sprawling growth pattern. It stays closer to the ground. I think you can see a little of that in the background. The non-native has larger, brighter reddish purple flowers, and it grows much taller and stays more erect. Is it true or false that if you see it everywhere, it's native? Well, at Lake Apopka, you see this plant everywhere, but it is definitely not native. It's called water hyacinth, and it's highly invasive, and it's very bad. Sometimes the name is a dead giveaway that a plant or an animal is not native. For example, Australian pine. You already know about Brazilian pepper, Indian peafowl, Japanese koi, and Peruvian primrose willow. And here's an example of Peruvian primrose willow with a honeybee. Honeybees, are they native or not native? We've had this on the quiz in past years. They're not native. Florida does not have any native honeybees. And don't forget that cows and horses are not native to Florida. Old world rats, you can tell that they're old world, it's non-native, because their tail will be longer than their body size. Native mallards don't breed here. So that would be a clue to you that these are not native birds. The natives occasionally migrate through Florida in the winter, but it's the feral mallards that breed here, and feral mallards are not native to Florida. And black swans are not native to Florida. They're native to Australia. Tilapia and many other fishes in Florida, some produced for human consumption, are not native. Tilapia is not native. Another contest requirement is that images cannot contain humans or human elements. We don't want to see any trace of human or our impact on nature in these Chertok entries. Watch for things like mowed grass in residential landscapes, and even in some wild areas. And watch for sawed limbs and hedges, and watch for wooden perches for burrowing owls. Some artifacts are difficult to discern, like tire tracks, shown in this super photo and super unusual photo. But you see a multiple of, it looks like a bike tracks on this berm road at Orlando Wetlands Park. Standing alone, if you didn't see the tracks, you wouldn't be able to discern that this little non-grassed patch was non-native, so it would have qualified for the contest. But with the tracks, very evident, it was disqualified. Inspect the background. If you know that there's a city on the other side of the lake that you're photographing, there are probably going to be telltale signs of that city, like bridges and buildings and cell towers. And upon further inspection, we see a bridge. And we checked all the spots, and lo and behold, they weren't spots at all. They were boats with fishermen in them. Leg bands used for research on imperiled birds are artifacts. So is the convo from this aircraft. And alas, the Chertok Committee tells me that we still cannot allow pink flip-flops and thermal touch. These and other artifacts like footprints, human shadows, power poles, roadbeds, beer cans, if they're discernible in your image, they are not going to be allowed. Images need to adhere to truth and nature standards. Therefore, they can't be excessively manipulated. The subject matter has to represent what it would look like in the natural environment. Excessive color and design manipulation is bad. It's not allowed. And this image doesn't meet the truth and nature standards, so avoid those techniques. And here's another that doesn't meet the truth and nature standard. Judges are drawn to images that show creative composition, unique perspectives. They catch the light at just the right place. They capture the true color. They tell a story in a single frame. The next examples are of techniques used in exceptional images. All are past winners that grace the cover of this year's annual brochure. They're photographed by Lauren Chen in the youth competition, Bobby Van Myra from the advanced competition, Katrin Halinga from the novice competition, and Jake Turner from the youth competition. Now, it takes a village to run this event, even virtually, and thanks are in order to the Chertok Contest and Screening Committee. And here they are, all listed. Some have been on the committee since 1988, when Chertok began. This year, we reached out to other experts like Catherine Bowman. She's a botanist just like E.T. Bruce Anderson and Paul Huber, our bird guys. If we have a bird that we can't ID, they're the experts we ask. And Buck Snelson, a mollusk and fish expert. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a mollusk expert. These and other are regularly asked to help with Chertok puzzlers. Thanks also to this year's judges. The winners are selected by a panel of 3 independent judges who are professionals in the fields of art, nature, and photography. They are Hal Stringer, Ron Blair, and Jack Rogers, respectively. Hal Stringer is very fondly known as the father of the Winter Park Paint Out, a plein air festival at Albin Palacic Museum and Sculpture Garden that he founded in 2009 and has been co-chairing for the past 14 years. He was also the director of the Crescent Beach Plein Air Paint Out. Hal and his partner, Kevin Miller, are avid collectors of Florida landscape paintings by both contemporary and historical artists. Hal is also a member in good standing of the Florida Native Plant Society's Tar Flower chapter. Ron Blair, our naturalist, is an architect and ecological consultant. He is the vice president of Bowman and Blair Ecology and Design and the past president of Florida Native Plant Society. Ron and his wife, Catherine Bowman, devote much of their non-work time volunteering at natural lands throughout the state. You can visit Ron's website at the URL shown on this slide. Jack Rogers is an avid award-winning, widely published nature photographer who has been photographing birds and other wildlife for decades. He leads workshops, including trips to our own North Shore Birding Festival. He presents a variety of seminars in Florida each year and teaches nature photography at Valencia College. He is also a great supporter of Florida's conservation organizations. His images can be seen on their websites, pamphlets, on signposts across Florida. To see Jack's photography, visit his website, Instagram, and Facebook sites. You'll learn more about all three judges in the September Oasis newsletter. But for now, we just have to imagine they are standing to take their bows, and we're giving them a huge round of applause. Thank you, all judges. And thank you, photographers who participated. We look forward to the Chertok Awards show every single year and appreciate you for making it happen. And now, let's sit back. Let's enjoy some of Florida's native nature as interpreted beautifully by entries in the 34th annual Chertok Photo Contest. The images will be presented randomly. I'll state their titles and I'll tell you the locations where they were photographed, if that was provided. And if not, well, and sometimes even if it was provided, I may make some changes and take a few liberties. After all, I am the Queen of Chertok. And now, on with the show, starting with the youth category. And this is Gotcha, Great Blue Heron with a Tiny Morsel, Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge. Big Gulp, Great Egret with a Feast, Newton Park. The Marriage Offering, Least Terns, Atlantic Coast Beach. Seaside Heron, Fishing at Sunrise, Great Blue Heron, India Atlantic Beach. Amateur Laughing Gull, Ponce Inlet. Florida Cricket Frog with a Beetle Snack, Cedar Key. Snowy Flight, Snowy Egret, Merritt Island. Pelican Stare, a brown pelican in a black and white view. Osprey Overlooking Lagoon, Biolab Road, Merritt Island. Perch Dispute, or rather, is that a hangry youngster on the bottom with those green legs? At any rate, both are snowy egrets. Spooky Spider, Mabel Orchard Orb Weaver. The orange spot on old Mabel's abdomen is a dead giveaway that that's who she is. This was taken in Castleberry. Foggy Strut, Boat-tailed Grackle, Myakka River State Park. A Roseate Flyby, Roseate Spoonbill, Merritt Island. Just Hanging Around, Green Knoll on Blue Porter, Castleberry. Night Heron Sunrise, Black-crowned Night Heron, Lake Apopka Wildlife Drive, AKA LAWD, L-A-W-D. An Aerial Battle, Snowy Egrets, Merritt Island. Red-tailed Hawk, Perched in Pines, Susita Park in Melbourne. Stilted Lovers, Black-necked Stilts, Myakka River State Park. Calico Jewels, Amateur Little Blue Heron, Myakka River State Park. My True Colors, Amateur Purple Gallinule, Newton Park. Dragonfly Rest. This is a 4-spotted pennant on a lotus bud, Newton Park. Roseate Spoonbill Sifting in the Lake, Susita Park, Melbourne. Green and Wool, After the Rain, Castleberry. Welcome to my humble one-log cabin, Rocky Raccoon, Myakka River State Park. A Fresh Catch, Osprey with Gizzard Shad, Newton Park. The Shakedown, Pinebill Grebe, Newton Park. Night Heron Landing, Amateur Black-crowned Night Heron. Peeking Out, Black Racer, Castleberry. Herring Gull Landing, Canaveral National Seashore. And Double-decker Stilts, Black-necked Stilts at Myakka River State Park. That was awesome youth category. Now, sit back. Let's enjoy the second feature, the novice category. And the novice show starts with a food fight. These are fiery searchers or ground beetles with a juicy prey item, Sorrento. Tanager Takeoff, Summer Tanager, Three Rivers State Park. Young Bald Eagle in Flight, Winter Garden. Osprey, Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge. Just looking, yellow warbler at the Mead Botanical Garden hotspot. A big splash and a big catch. Osprey with fish, Noonan's Lake, Gainesville. Two beauties, black-throated blue warbler on American beautyberry, Mead Botanical Garden. Bobcat on the move, Lake Apopka. The catch, blue-gray gnatcatcher with an itsy-bitsy spider. Circle B Bar Reserve. Wetlands royalty, great blue herons, Vieira Wetlands. Floating in, roseate spoonbill, stick marsh. Watch that first step, it's the doozy. Black-crowned night heron, Laud. Siesta time, mottled ducks, Caloosahatchee River. After the balloon, this is the fruit of spatterdock, Lake Louisa State Park. Brown pelican, St. Augustine. Egret, regret, though we don't know the bad thing that the egret did. Snowy egret, Gatorland. Babies on board, common gallinules, Newton Park. Off on my own, juvenile limpkin, Windermere. Drying off, Anhinga, Lake Apopka, North Shore. Juvenile sandhill cranes, Kissimmee. Over and under, monarch caterpillars, Deltona. Into the looking glass, greater yellowlegs, Black Point Wildlife Drive. Happy home, great blue herons, Vieira Wetlands. Morning flight, roseate spoonbills, St. Mark's National Wildlife Refuge. Hey, come back here. Royal tern, going after, is that a flying fish? Sebastian Inlet. Any food here? Nope, don't think so. Lesser yellowlegs, Black Point Wildlife Drive. Morning lunch, that's Mouring. Cooper's hawk and a mourning dove, Winter Park. Feeding time, American alligator with prey, Orlando Wetlands. In flight, blue-gray gnatcatcher, Circle B Bar Reserve. Having a family conversation, great blue herons, Vieira Wetlands. Num, 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 num. Bumblebee on Seaside Goldenrod, Orlando. Black-necked stilt at sunset, Lake Mayaca. A perfect landing, tricolored heron, St. Augustine Alligator Farm. Nothing to see here, blue-gray gnatcatcher, Oakland Nature Preserve. Just hanging with the family, wood ducks in Cypress, Lake Morton. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Roseate spoonbill, Black Point Wildlife Drive. What a splashdown. Am I late? Double-crested cormorant. Excuse me. Sanibel Island. Morning song. Female vermilion flycatcher, Clay Island. Boat-tail grackle on water lettuce, Kissimmee. You get back here. I'm still talking to you. Fulvous whistling ducks, Laud. Remember, Laud is Lake Apopka Wildlife Drive. Breakfast on the fly, male snailkite, Lake Kissimmee. Wait here, I'll be back. Bald eagle, St. Mark's National Wildlife Refuge. A curious eastern phoebe, Oakland. In perfect form, female snailkite with a snail, Lachua Trail, Gainesville. And we have liftoff, Roseate Spoonbill, Orlando Wetlands. A great family, great horned owls, Orlando Wetlands. Colt headshot, sandhill cranes, Orlando Wetlands. I wonder where have all the pig frogs gone? This is great egret with pig frog on a rainy, rainy day, especially for pig frog. Lake Apopka. White pelican sunset, American white pelicans, Vieira wetlands. Real cream, a little daffodil, yeah. Boat-tailed grackle, Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge. Hiding in plain sight, green tree frog with curious gold spots, Camp Chinois. Doing the wing bump, American white pelicans, Morton Park. Swooping in for dinner, Forrester's Turn, Black Point Wildlife Drive. Scruffy McMurphy, the sandhill crane colt that was hatched on St. Patty's Day, according to the photographer. Ocoee. In evening attire, Woodstork, Big Cypress National Preserve. Feeding on sunshine, white peacock on Spanish Needle, Osceola County. The Lunch Crasher and the Photo Bomber, Osprey and Crow, Oakland Nature Preserve. What's up? Reddish egret, Barrett Island. An amorous alligator, American alligator, St. Mark's. Bald eagle doing takeout. This is a 4th to a 5th year bird, according to the bird guys. Newnan's Lake, Gainesville. It's bath time, great blue heron, Lou Gardens. Mr. Stinky. Black vulture, Orlando wetlands. Sandhill crane, parents and colt, Orlando wetlands. Big old yawn. I've been up all night. Barred Owl, Central Florida. Wood storks in the rain, Vieira wetlands. Not camera shy. Female belted kingfisher, Laud. Gone fishing, reddish egret, North Beach in Port DeSoto. Yakety yak, don't talk back. American flamingos, Gatorland. Hello, kitty kitty. This is the bobcat at Lake Popka North Shore. Learning from Mom, Sandhill cranes, Windermere. Just a little eye to eye. Little blue heron with a little crayfish, Lake Apopka North Shore. The indication of drought, Black Point Wildlife Drive. The Matador, tricolored heron, Myakka River State Park. Pied-billed grebe with a brim, St. Mark's. Prey in sight, female snail kite keeping her eyes on the target. La Chua Trail, Gainesville. You cannot escape me. Red-shouldered hawk, Orlando Wetlands Park. Up and away, yellow-throated warbler, Mead Botanical Garden. Sandhill cranes, Orlando Wetlands. The catch, belted kingfisher with a fish, Sebastian. Go now. American alligator, Vieira wetlands. Gotcha now. What am I going to do with ya? Cattle egret with a grasshopper, Laud. Splashdown, immature laughing gull, Sanibel Island. Vigilance, red-shouldered hawk, Lake Apopka North Shore. Florida tranquility found here, great egret, Lake Woodruff National Wildlife Refuge. And in the moss, barred owl, Lake Blue Cypress. That was a great show, novice photographers. And now for the last feature, the Advanced Amateur Professional category. Enjoy the third feature. Courtship display, Anhinga, Wakotahachie Wetlands. Least bittern on stilts, Everglades National Park. Osprey with lunch, Laud. Great horned owlet, Lake Mary. Roseate spoonbill, preening, Merritt Island. Bald eagles after the nuptials and before ... Laud. Just before impact, Osprey fishing, Newton Park. Unlikely friends, American alligator and peninsular cuda, Fort Myers. A reddish egret showing some attitude, Merritt Island. Exercising my wings, a first-year bald eagle in Pines. I'll have the eggs, please, and no, I'm not washing my face. Sandhill Crane Colt, Circle B Bar Reserve. A double-decker of Sandhill Cranes. Off to the wild blue yonder, mallard, mottled hybrid ducks, Lake Marion. A reflective hunter, tricolored heron, near Port St. Lucie. Strength, belted kingfisher, Joe Overstreet Landing. Colors of the wetlands, purple gallinule and pennywort, Orlando wetlands. Least bittern hiding, Laud. Landing gear down, Rosie Stick Marsh. Harumph, I am deeply disturbed. River otter, Merritt Island. Adoration from Mon, admiration from Chick. Great horned owls, Lake Wales. Great blue heron, Bethune Beach. Great horned owls in Cyprus, Loxahatchee National Wildlife Refuge. Southern snack, a gray squirrel in southern magnolia, Winter Park. Peacock and scorpion, white peacock and scorpion's tail, Ormond Beach by the sea, on the beach side. Coming in for a landing, bald eagle, St. Cloud. A secret hiding place, purple gallinule in water hemlock, Emeralda Marsh. Early morning flight, Rosie and Spoonbills, Merritt Island. A bug for the baby, burrowing owl, Vista Park. Hover and hunt, male snail kite, Lake Toho. Barred owlets, antics, Myakka River State Park. Tic-tac-toe, great blue heron with needlefish. I wonder how that goes down the hatch. Fort DeSoto. A tasty, squiggly morsel, kind of like eating raw oysters. Marbled Godwit, Fort DeSoto. Here's looking at you. Bison, Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park. Looking for a home, milkweed seeds, Mead Botanical Gardens. It's a big, scary world out there. Great horned owlet, Phillip Park. Young egret on the nest, Gatorland. Damselfly mating wheel, Ramber's forktail, Wacotahatchee wetlands. Great horned owlets, Apopka. Belted kingfisher with a fresh catch, Fellsmere. Northern mockingbird attack. Barred owl, Winter Springs. White wading birds congregating at a popular neighborhood watering hole, Merritt Island. Green heron on the attack, Laud. Great blue heron, Lake Lily. Coming in hot for a landing, bald eagle fledgling, first year, Circle B Bar Reserve. Are you looking at us? Bobcat kittens, Orlando wetlands. No escape, bald eagle with catfish, Overstreet Landing. Surf wading, Western Willet, Sebastian Inlet State Park. Emotions of nature, Florida nature, Circle B Bar Reserve. An elegant reddish egret, Sanibel Island. Commitment, Osprey, Laud. Morning light, Rosie and Spoonbill, Stick Marsh. Green heron chicks on Mother's Day, Merritt Island. Reaching for the heavens, snowy egret, Bethune Beach. A bobcat kitten, Green Cay wetlands. Anhinga cypress, bald cypress and Anhinga, Orlando wetlands. Looking to the future, great horned owlets, Apopka. Molting, immature little blue heron, Laud. King fisher, belted, that is, Merritt Island. Locked on target, bald eagle, Lake Toho. Angel eyes, burrowing owl, Vista Park. Sure hope mom's gonna like her spiky new hairdos. Wet barred owlets, Myakka River State Park. Taking flight, Cedar waxwing on Carolina laurel cherry, laud. Banking left, merlin, laud. Feed me, feed me. Great horned owls, Cypress Creek, South juniper. Ornamental, northern cardinal, Mead Botanical Garden. Pretty poser. Is it a juvenile or is it a female painted bunting? I'll let you figure it out. Laud. Great blue heron in flight, Gatorland. Hello down there. Double-crested cormorants, Wakotahachie wetlands. Great egret, laud. Reddish egret fishing, Fort DeSoto Park. Black-necked stilt reflection, Merritt Island. No, I have not seen your acorns. Wood duck, Winter Springs. Osprey with a surprised largemouth bass, Newton Park. Bald eagle, laud. I know something you don't know. American alligator, Circle B Bar Reserve. A courtship ritual, great blue herons, Centennial Park. Shadow flight, Royal Terns and the Gull, Sebastian Inlet. Birds on the wing, least sandpipers, Black Point Wildlife Drive. Oh, where have all the pig frogs gone? I think I know. Big snack for a little blue heron, Orlando Wetlands Park. Hiding from crows, barred owl, Hickory Point Park. Majestic wings, roseate spoonbill, Fellsmere. Just a little too close for comfort. Reddish egret and black-necked stilt on the nest, Merritt Island. Orb spiderweb. This is a spiny-backed orb weaver, Bethune Beach. Swallow-tailed kites mating, Western Palm Beach County. Flea beetle and buckeye egg, Crescent Lake Conservation Area. Go away, Prothonotary warbler, Mead Botanical Garden. A mating pair, black-necked stilts, Black Point Wildlife Drive. Roseate spoonbill, Merritt Island. In hot pursuit, osprey and bald eagle, Lake Toho. A vision in blue, Florida scrub jay and flowering featherbush, Cruikshank Sanctuary. Burrowing owl doing a 7th inning stretch, Cape Coral. The staring contest, brown pelican, Fort DeSoto. Follow your nose, black skimmer, Fort DeSoto. Fill in a little blue, blue dasher on sedge, Lake Adair. The loudest chick gets the look from mom, Osprey family, Blue Cypress Lake. American flamingo bathing, Gatorland. Whoops, little blue heron with the dropsies, Sweetwater Wetlands. Osprey young on the nest. These are first-year ospreys, and you can tell because of the white spots. Honeymoon Island State Park. Colt siblings, sandhill cranes, Orlando Wetlands. Osprey with a mackerel, Daytona Beach shores. Great blue heron with a bullhead, Merritt Island. Bottoms up, blue-winged teal, Orlando Wetlands. Mating may be gone slightly awry, Royal Terns, Fort DeSoto Park. Tattered wing on a band-winged dragonlet, Savannah's Preserve State Park. Comes with a pink parasol, roseate spoonbill, Black Point Wildlife Drive. Palm fronds, Abonis, great egret, Gatorland. Watch your back, roseate spoonbill, Merritt Island. Manatee snouts. They're the shrunken version of elephant trunks. They're distantly related, you know. Mosquito Lagoon. I'm ready to eat. Hungry least turn. Chick, Pompano Beach. Oops, sorry. Florida tree snail. DJ Key Largo Hammock Botanical State Park. Getting nesting material. Bald eagle, Joe Overstreet. American avocet pear, Merritt Island. Blackneck stilt reflection, Merritt Island. Another staring contest. Major blink, great egret and needlefish, Merritt Island. Two cuties, sandhill crane colts in fleabane flowers, Circle B Bar Reserve. Eastern screech owl at sunset, Nokomis. Pickin', but not grinning, boat-tailed grackle, Laud. A high stepper, western sandpiper, Fort DeSoto. Back off, this is my cypress knee. Green heron, Lake Adair. Osprey with a fresh catch, Sebastian Inlet. Great blue heron in breeding plumage with a cowlick, Gatorland. They do exist. Northern cardinal with yellow pigment mutation. University of Florida campus, Gainesville. Just doing my thing. Black skimmer skimming, Fort DeSoto. Striking a perfect pose, least bittern, Laud. Reflections, Florida Redbelly, Circle B Bar Reserve. A lover's embrace, Blackneck stilts, Orlando wetlands. White peacock on sedge, Savannah's Preserve State Park. Tower, Forester's Turn, Black Point Wildlife Drive. Cleared it for landing, Roseate Spoonbill, Fellsmere. Stick Marsh, Fellsmere. Hey, thanks for the lift, man. Thanks, you can put me down. You can put me down now. Great blue heron and a yellow rat snake, Honeymoon Island State Park. Ghost crab, Bethune Beach. On the hunt, Northern Harrier, Loxahatchee. Sunrise over Lake Apopka. Oyster high rise, oyster mushrooms, Tiger Bay State Forest. It is just too early. Black-crowned night heron at sunrise, Laud. Grace, great egret, Biolab Road, Merritt Island. Willet at sunrise, Bethune Beach. Peregrine's prize, peregrine falcon with prey, Laud. Teaching baby, sandhill cranes, Circle B Bar Reserve. A male kestrel feeding his young, American kestrels, Ocala National Forest. On the prowl, reddish egret, Fort DeSoto. Synchronized skimming, black skimmers, Mayaca River State Park. On my way now, great egret, Gatorland. A courtship display, great egret, Gatorland. And fuzzy butts, sandhill crane colts, Mill Lake Park. And yes, they do signify the end. That was awesome. That was awesome. This is the moment I think we've all been waiting for. Awards will be presented by award type, starting with honorable mentions all the way up to first place. Each award level will be announced by category. First, we'll do the youth, then novice, then advanced categories. And the awards go to honorable mentions in the youth category. Ethan Landerville from Melbourne for Osprey Overlooking Lagoon. Nicole Chan from Windermere for Dragonfly Rest, 4-spotted pennant on lotus bud. Lauren Chan from Windermere. Gotcha, great blue heron, Merritt Island. Ethan Landreville from Melbourne, red-tailed hawk, perched in pines. And the last honorable mention in the youth category goes to Matthew Chen from Windermere for True Colors, Immature Purple Gallinule, Newton Park. Wow, that was great. Love it. Honorable mentions in the novice category go to Donald Martin from Melbourne for Happy Home, Great Blue Herons. Bill Hawk from Winter Park for Up and Away, Yellow-Throated Warbler. Donald Martin, again from Melbourne, Wood Storks in the Rain. Maria Cavan from West Chester, PA for The Catch, Blue-Gray Gnatcatcher with Spider. Katrin Halinga from Orlando for Sandhill Cranes. Donald Martin for a third time. Donald Martin from Melbourne, White Pelican Sunset, American White Pelicans. And the last honorable mention in the novice category goes to Jan Pusey from Ocoee for Cattle Egret with Grasshopper. Honorable mentions in the advanced category go to Laura Garza from Orlando for Power, Forster's Turn. To Maria Scar from Sarasota for Wet-Barred Owlettes. To Daryl Roston from DeLand for Roseate Spoonbill. To Marina Scar from Sarasota, again, for Mel American Kestrel Feeding Young. To Tim Barker from Orlando for Belted Kingfisher with a Fresh Catch. To Paul Redmond from Ormond Beach for Anhinga Cypress, Ball Cypress and Anhinga. To Tim Barker from Orlando for Doing My Thing, Black Skimmer Skimming. And the last honorable mention goes to Marina Scar from Sarasota for Barred Owlettes Antics. Now remember, all honorable mentions and first through fifth place winning images vie for honor of gracing the cover of next year's annual brochure that'll come out next September. But all eligible entries, whether winners or not, vie for selection by Colonial Photo and Hobby to be featured in store displays that they are able to start doing again, thank goodness. Selections for this year will be announced in September. Now, the fifth place winner in the youth category receives a ribbon, a $20 combined cash prize from Orange Audubon and from Tarflower. And the award goes to Lillian Fraser from Castleberry for Spooky Spider, Maple Orchard Orb-Weaver. Fourth place winner in the youth category receives a ribbon, a $30 combined cash prize from Orange Audubon and Tarflower. And that award goes to Matthew Chen from Windermere for Night Heron Sunrise, Black Crown Night Heron. The third place winner in the youth category receives a ribbon, a $10 gift card from Colonial Photo and Hobby, and a $40 combined cash prize from Orange Audubon and Tarflower. And the awards go to Matthew Chen again for Pelican Steer, Brown Pelican. Each third place winner in the novice and advanced categories receives a ribbon, a $25 gift card from Colonial Photo and Hobby, and a $50 cash prize from Orange Audubon. The third place award in the novice category goes to Leanne Posavad from Davenport for Just a Little Eye to Eye, Little Blue Heron with Little Crayfish. The third place award in the advanced category goes to Weishan Chen from Windermere for Osprey with a surprised largemouth bass. Second place winner in the youth category receives a red ribbon, a $15 gift card from Colonial Photo and Hobby, and a $60 combined cash prize from Orange Audubon and Tarflower. And the winner is Mandeville from Melbourne for herring gull landing, Canaveral National Seashore. Now, the second place winner in the Novice and Advanced categories receives a red ribbon, a $50 gift card from Colonial Photo and Hobby, and a $100 cash prize from Orange Audubon. And the Novice Award goes to Bill Hawk from Winter Park for Two Beauties, Black-throated Blue Warbler on American Beautyberry. The Advanced Award in the second place Advanced Award goes to Marina Scar from Sarasota for Screech Owl at Sunset, Eastern Screech Owl, taken at Nokomis. If I didn't know better, I would say Marina is very, very, very fond of owls. Okay, drum roll for the first place winner in the youth category. That winner will receive a blue ribbon, a $25 gift card from Colonial Photo and Hobby, and a $100 combined cash prize from Orange Audubon and Tarflower. And the award goes to Lillian Fraser from Castleberry for Green and All After the Rain. Each first place winner in the Novice and Advanced categories receives a blue ribbon, a $100 gift card from Colonial Photo and Hobby, and a $200 cash prize from Orange Audubon. And the first place award in the Novice category goes to Maria Coven from West Chester, PA for the catch, Belted Kingfisher. And the first place award in the Advanced Amateur Professional category goes to, drum roll, Tim Barker from Orlando for reddish egret fishing for the Soto Hawks. Congratulations to the 2022 Chertok winners. Excellent, excellent work. And many thanks to all of the 2022 Chertok participants. We look forward to seeing your winning 2023 Chertok entries next year. And we look forward to seeing everyone participate in Orange Audubon Society's online auction going on now through June the 26th at 7 p.m. Now, it started today at noon, and I'll tell you, some of the items have already been snapped up, but we have more items that we think will be arriving daily. So check us out daily. You can support Orange Audubon Society and our other programs, like the Chertok program, by supporting this contest. You can participate online. Here is a handy slide that the auction committee persons created for you to make it easy for you to know where to go to create your bidding owl account. So you can go right in there and start bidding. And this will be left online so you can go to it readily. And again, thank you for supporting Orange Audubon Society and attending tonight. You can learn a lot more about Audubon membership, about volunteering, about donating to Orange Audubon by going to our website, which is on this handy slide for your benefit. And to everyone, until we meet again, be safe, stay well, join us next year, much sooner would be better, when we hope to present the Chertok Awards program in person. Good night.